Go to work. Hello. What I'm holding here is a great wood, no, log home, great wood. Yeah, great wood log home. Anyway, I sent off for this package a month ago, and what they got is a bunch of different log homes that you buy and either have somebody build or you build it yourself and all that good stuff. So one of the things y'all were checking into one time. Anyway, they've got all kinds of houses in it. All kinds of neat little shacks to live in. Anyway, this looks nice. It's good stuff. Anyway, and they've got a thing that's a fourplex in it. And it's called a fourplex, obviously because it has 4 little bedrooms or 4 apartment things in it. And y'all are into investing, or at least Mom and Janine is. So, here's an investment plan to follow. Watch and you will see. Now, well, I've got to erase it. I will be back. Great, I just lost my chalk. Anyway. Y'all can work this plan out and see how y'all like it. Anyway, you ready? Now, the fourplex cost a total of 6, 5, that's a slash. Oh, I can't do this left-handed. $65,000. Is that backwards? I did it backwards. Anyway, $65,000 for this fourplex, right? 4plex, 4 little apartments. 2-bedroom apartments apiece. 1 bath, kitchen, dining room, and living room. They're pretty nice size, evenly spaced size. Anyway, and I figure roughly around $300 a month rent. That might be too low, or depending on the area, that might be too high. I mean, out in the boonies, obviously no one's going to live there. Anyway, but we're going to go with $300 for now. So, we'll put $300. Okay, we'll pay attention to that bit. $300 for rent. Okay, we got that now, right? Right. Everybody's understanding that. $300 for rent. Total of, you got 4 little apartments. That is $1,200 a month. There we go. $1,200 a month for the rent. Okay? Now, thing is, what you'd be making a year on it for $1,200 a month is $1,440. Yeah. Ooh, I broke my chalk. Great. $1,440. Okay? There we go. $14,000, $400. $14,400 there. How's that? Okay, this looks like first grader, but it's right-handed. It looks like that. It looks like second grader, you know? Anyway, so we've got all that, right? Now, we'll erase this. Okay? I'll turn you off for a second. At $14,400 every year for approximately 5 years, right? Well, 5 years, yeah. Exactly 5 years, get it? You'd make a total of $72,000. There we go, $72,000. Alright, that's if you had, you would get your $1,200 a month, right? And you just kept putting it in the bank, right? You'd make $72,000. Now, with $65,000 on a loan, if you get a loan in the bank, I'm figuring about 10% interest on $65,000 is going to be $6,500, which would make it $71,500. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, you would have that paid off in a total of 5 years, right? Right. So, that's paid off, right? you only pay, let's see, let's figure this out. On a 20-year loan, okay, we'll go 20 years because it's a rounded out figure. We got 20 years here, you go 20 years, it would cost you roughly $300 a month to repay the loan. Yeah, $300 a month to repay the loan. So you've got $300 a month going to the bank then to pay off that loan at 10% interest. Which is outrageous for a loan for a house. Anyway, that's a 20-year loan for a house. Okay? Anyway, what we got there is $300 a month payment on it, which is great and wonderful, right? So, all in all, you've got, to the $1,200 a month that you're making, you've got $900 going into the bank. So we got bank, $900. There we go, $900 going into the bank. Right? 900 bank, 300 loan. Alright? Total of $1,200, right? Right. And you're making that every month. And then after 5 years, you're going to make the $72,000. And that'll be enough to pay off the loan. If you just pay $12,000 a month. Right? Right. I'm figuring this out here. Let's see. Here we go. Add. I need to count on my toes. Anyway. So, after 5 years, $72,000 paid off, but you've only got to pay $300 a month on that loan. So, you just pay $300 a month for that period of time. And after, let's see, if you put $900 in the bank every month for a little over 6 years, okay? 6 years and 1 month, yeah. 6 years and 1 month, you make a total of $65,700. $65,700, okay? Over the course of 6 years and 1 month, okay? Got that. Now then, after all that, what do you want to do? You want I'm thinking this out of one actually. Anyway, what you want to do is take the $65,000, pull it out of the bank, and buy another house. You know, you figure after that time it's going to cost a little more, but we're figuring roughly around 6 years, you go out and you buy another house. So, build again. Got that? Right. I gotta erase this again. I'll turn you off. Alright, we're back. Yes, we're back now. Okay. Now, you've got 2 houses total, right? 8 apartments total, right? So, you're making $300 a month with 8 apartments. You're making $2,400. Right? Right. Okay, but you gotta remember you've got that $300 loan a month, right? So we subtract 300 from it, which comes out to be a whopping figure of $21,000. I mean, $2,100. $2,100, okay? Is what you're getting per month, which comes out to be $28,800 every year, okay? $800. Okay, so you can say that you're making roughly $30,000 a year, right? Off of these 2 houses, which is great, wonderful, right? Great. Which isn't a bad job to have, $30,000 a year. Anyway, so now what you do with this $2,100 is you put it back into the bank, right? Right. Okay, and after the course of roughly 3 years, you come up with a total of $75,600. Oh, there we go. See, she's alright? I don't know, I'm doing all my dollar signs back. Anyway, I should have set it up the other way, huh? It would have made sense. Anyway, so you've got $75,600 in the bank, right? Right. Now what do? What you do is build again. You got it, right? So, let me erase all this, and I'll get back with you. Okay, we're back. Now, let's look at the time frame here. You've got about, what, roughly 9 years invested in this, right? You've got 2 houses built and one that's brand new built, whatever. Anyway, so you've got 3 houses in 9 years, right? Which is a total of, what? 12 apartments, yeah. 4 each, right? Remember that, 4 flex. Like flex your flex. Anyway, so what you're making on 3 houses is $3,600 a month. Okay? We've got $3,600 a month. There. $1,3,600. Which is a total of $43,200 a month. I mean, every year, right? Right. Okay? Wonderful, great. Anyway, so don't forget that you're still paying $300 a month on your loan, your 20-year loan, right? For your house, the first house you built. Okay? Anyway, so you got $300, which makes it a total of $32,000. No, hold on, $3,300 there that you've got. There's a 3 in between there, okay? Can y'all see that? There's a 3300, $3,300, okay? Every month, right? Okay, that's wonderful. You cleared that, it's going into the bank, it keeps going into the bank, building up, until finally, after approximately, let's see, let me do this right handed here. We have, you figure by that time houses are going to cost a little bit more, possibly. They always do, right? So you figure after about, well, 23 months, 1 year, 11 months, that is, you would have 7,500, 900, there you go. You would have $75,000 and $90, $75,900 in the bank, right? That's $75,900 in the bank. All right, I'll say it correctly here in a little bit. Anyway, what do you do with that? Well, you're still paying on your loan and everything, right? Yeah, I guess by this time you can go ahead and pay it off if you want. But why? Because you've got 20 years to pay it back and it's $300 a month. Why not take the money that you've got and invest it back into another house? Build again. So now you're going to have 4 houses total. Anyway, so you're going to own a lot of property by then, right? Right. Anyway, so not including all, you know, if you just go decide to just sell everything at one time, you're still going to have a lot of money out of it. You're going to make money. And as far as still, you know, not having that or whatever, you still have that in the bank. You know, you pay off the remainder if you want, which I don't know, but I'm not going to figure out what it's going to be right now. Anyway, so see, you figure also in the time period, the time frame, this going into the bank. You know, you're saving it and everything. What is it, 6%? 6% annual percentage rate. I got another piece of chalk, I'm ready. Anyway, at 6% per year or whatever on savings accounts, you're going to make, you know, a little bit of money on this stuff, you know. And so that would make up for different areas, repairs, insurance, whatever. So, you're good to go, okay? But what we want to do is buy another house now. We're going to have another one built. You know, you could, by this time I would hope that you're looking into investing into other things also, but this is just following the guidelines on this for now, on these houses. Making money off of them, okay? Okay, wonderful, great. And now we've got like 12 years invested in this, right? There's a cat on the front porch. Go. Anyway, after I scare the cat away, I'll be back with our 4th house. And we're back. Cat's dead now. Anyway. You know, I scared him off. I said, shoo, cat, shoo. Anyway, now you have 4 houses. What is that? 16 total, whatever, of people in your houses, right? You get 16 apartments. Okay, you're making $4,800 a month off of these. And you gotta remember, you got your $300 a month going to that loan. Anyway, the point is on this loan is why you don't pay it. You pay it back whenever it needs to be paid back, right? Because they give you 20 years, you're paying the 10%, which is outrageous for the loan. So why not take all the time that they allow you to pay it back? Unless you're looking to make, an impression and stuff and try to, look good on repaying your loans. Anyway, but still, if you pay your loan off in the amount of time, then you always, you still do good because you come out with a good credit reference. Anyway, but see, after this is done, $65,000 loan in the bank ain't gonna really mean anything to you if it works out the way it's supposed to. Anyway, so you still got your $300 a month going towards the loan, okay, which comes down to $4,500 that you're making every month. Okay, I'm getting pretty good with this left hand stuff. I'm just going the opposite direction. Okay, there we go. We have $4,500 a month for the loan, right? Well, not for the loan, for the houses that you're making. What are you doing with that? Of course, you're putting it into the bank or sticking it aside. Well, not sticking it aside. You're putting it in little tin cans and you're sticking it in the backyard. Anyway, no, you're taking this money and we'll say you're sticking it into a savings account for 6%, annual interest, whatever. But, there's things like high interest CDs and stuff that would be that you put it into, or, stocks and bonds if you're into that. And those take a long time. But they're worth it. They are. If you got the time to wait for them. Anyway, or you're invested in other little things, credit unions, investment markets, house market, real estate or whatever, other real estate or whatever. Anyway, so you can either put it in the bank and get a definite money out of it, or let your money work for you in a way, kind of sense. Right? So what we've got here is $300 a month going to the loan, $4,500 clear going into the bank, which is a total of, let's see. So in other words, total what you'd have to report to the IRS, that is $4,800 a month, which goes to, you're making $57,000 and $57,600 a year, which is really good money. really good money. Spend me your money. Anyway, be healed. Anyway, what we're doing here now is you got $57,000 a year and everything, and I figure roughly about a year and a, let's get a 2-round figure here. In a year and a half, you would make 81. Oops, nice 8, huh? No, that's an 8. $8,100. Okay. $8,100. Okay. And that would be in your savings account, and you know what 6% would do to that? Anyway, so the bank would probably be approaching you now, asking you if you want to be on the board of directors, be the president of the Lions Club, chambers of commerce. Anyway, so you're doing good in the community too with this. Okay, and remember you have 4 houses, which you also you're providing homes for people. Anyway, so you're getting people oriented here now. Run for president now. No. Anyway, what your goal is to do now with this $8,100 is to reinvest it, and yes, build again. Oops, I threw my job. Anyway, so now I got both of these. My backup telephone. Anyway, so you reinvest again. You put your money into that again. Of course, you over the time period here, you've got like what now, 13, 14 years invested in it. Okay, and by this time, your money's going to keep building and building. You're going to have a nice nest egg in the bank already to begin with. So you're going to have the money to be splurging and buying another house with. So, I'm going to erase this. Check on the cat, make sure he didn't leave blood on the porch or nothing. And I'll be back, alright? Okay, now we're back again. You now have 5 houses, right? Because you built your other one. You now have 5 total houses. You've spent a total anywhere between 13 to 15 years doing this, right? Which isn't bad timing. Anyway, so you're making on 15 houses. On 5 houses there is 20 occupants. Okay, so that makes it $6,000 that you're earning per month. In other words, every month you can go out and buy a new car. Okay? Anyway. And probably by this time you got a nice house yourself, a big mansion house. Anyway, living out in the biggest house in the pecan plantation. Anyway, so your total gross income annual salary is $7,200. $72,000. Okay? We ran out of film. I am sorry. Anyway, where were we? We were at, you're making $6,000 a month, $72,000 a year. Now, what do you do here? You can keep on doing this same thing, but so you've got like between 13 and 15 years invested in this. You're doing really good with it and stuff. You might want to keep doing it. You might want to invest in something else, whatever. Anyway, but that sets you up pretty nicely, and you've got clout now, and you're good to go. You're set, all right. You can invest it, you can save it, whatever. Anyway, but one of the best things to do is to go shopping. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the plan. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of mine? The Zara Brooks writing board. Don't complain, it's the only one I got. It's okay, I've got another piece of chocolate. Don't worry, I dropped it too. Anyway, we'll see you later. Okay, this has been a BBC production. BBC is British Broadcasting System, by the way. Anyway, this has been an ABC, CBS, whatever. Mathematical lesson in how to make your money work for you. See you later. Okay. And there's another thing. I'm not seeing you there. Psych. Anyway, the house in here in this book isn't $65,000. It's about $54,000 for the log home and everything. But I figure, you need the extra. I figured in the other $10,000 for the land, the electric, getting everything off the dump, getting all the septic tanks put in, well, drill, whatever needs to be done. Anyway, I hope you probably wouldn't want to drill a well, because wherever you got to drill a well is probably where people aren't going to be paying $300 a month to stay in a fourplex thing. A fourplex, flexurplex. Anyway, but I think it's a good idea, but just coming up with the $65,000. Whenever you look at $72,000 a year making, it gives incentive, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll say bye for now. Bye for now. Say goodnight, Gracie.